Hey, welcome. And Miss Kira Speak. Let's bring that back. Because I just knocked the camera over because if it ain't one thing, it's another one I get on here. Hey, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I got the thing done. I was worried. I wanted to get this up to you guys because I'm trying to get back to doing the monthly watch list. I'm giving it a shot, doing it live to see how that works. I did my summer watch list live. That seemed to do a little bit better. So we're giving it a shot this way, see how it goes. See who shows up. I know everybody's got to get ready for work and get ready for school. And me too, because I was rushing around before I came on here. I think that blue light is a little too blue. I tried blue today. Is that too much? Or should I turn? That's better. That's better. I'm trying to. Yeah, I think that's good. Hey, Derry D. I'm trying to get all situated before I get started. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? The weekend goes by so quickly, and I don't even have like 2 days on the weekend hardly. So for me, it's just like today. It's today. It's very much today. And that's it. And that's my weekend. And it sucks. It sucks, but here I am. As you guys come into the room, please like the video. Give a comment. Let me know you're here. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notifications because, yes, all right. I still got to get reasonable doubt up for you guys, but like I was saying last night on my PowerBook 2 Live, I started a new work schedule this week. And so getting me and the little one acclimated it's been like totally a struggle bus. And your girl's been super duper tired. So I'm hoping this week is better. And then by next week, hopefully I will have everything down packed with the going to sleep, getting up, getting things ready. Girl, you grown. But yeah, sometimes life just still be doing what it's doing, and you got to get adjusted because now I got to wake up at a different time and do this and do that. And so I'm having to go to sleep earlier, and I'm coming in here and I'm passing out, and I'm like, I'm not going to apologize for not getting this stuff up because I'll just be like, no, it ain't going to happen between everything else. And luckily the little one hasn't had homework this is the second week of school. I think this is the second week of school. I can't even keep up anymore. My brain is just like whatever, but we're going to get into it. I was just waiting to see if anybody else was going to come into the room. I came here a few minutes late because I was running around getting my little drink and trying to make sure I posted this on Detroit Kings Discord and on my Facebook and all of the things, so people could come over and see. Is this gonna have my phone? Is it gonna fit in this little thing with the case on it? Yes, it does. That is so super duper cute. So we'll leave it at that. And we're going to get into it. Hold on. Actually, give me... I don't know what that noise was. Give your girl 1 second. And I hope I don't have to get up for the air because I got the air on now. I turned the oven off, but and hopefully I'll get my kids to bed. Or my kids will go to bed soon because I'm out here like I used to do my Saturday sip out here. I'm out here in this area, and sometimes it's high traffic and they be strolling through. So just do a favor, take a quick break, like the video, and then we're gonna get started. All right, you guys, my apologies. We can get started. I was trying to make sure they're settled. I think they're good. I might have to shoot a text or somebody might come in. But we're gonna get started. We're just going. Like I said, I'm trying to get a jump on how best to handle this list. So what I've been doing, I put the series returning on my community tab. I've been doing that for a while now. So I did that. Um, I also took out the honorable mentions. I didn't even realize, honestly, I had so many until I was making the slides and I was like 27, 28 slides. And I was like, oh. I was trying to I was trying to cut back. I think for October, I'm gonna try to cut down and make it like my top 20. This time I was just throwing stuff on and throwing stuff on and throwing stuff on, and Inga texted me and I threw something else on today. So we're gonna get into it. It's like 27, I think, for the month of September. And I'm gonna try to give it to you guys mid-month, and I was giving it to you at the end of the month. We're gonna see how life goes. Because like I said, everything is really in chaos and disarray, and I'm just trying to, stay the course with the things that I need to do. So you got to make sure you go to work, make sure I keep up with YouTube and the kids, and everything else is just falling down behind my ears. We just gonna have to roll with it. So let's see. I got my little handy dandy notes. First up, we have, and I did them one by one this time, you guys. Hey, Nita. Hey. First up, we have Beetlejuice that came out on September 4th in theaters. It's rated PG-13. It's a horror/comedy, and the runtime is about an hour and 44 minutes. Now, this is we're going off of the OG, which I have to rewatch. It's on Max, so I said I was going to rewatch. My son wanted to watch it with me, and I'm like, I think it's either PG or PG-13, that one. So I may take a look at that. This, I don't know if I'm going to get to see it while it's in the theaters, because with the way life is lifing and the prices being so high and just ripping and running on my days off, I might not get there. So if I don't, I will definitely check it out on streaming. But the synopsis for it is: after a family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family returns home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter, baby, it always be them teenagers, Astrid accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. So returning, we have Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and now Jenna Ortega as her daughter, which I was super duper excited to see her in that role. I liked her on Wednesday, and my kids tend to like, Jenna Ortega. So I've even watched, some of the newer things you were on. Yeah, I see you watch a lot. It was cute enough. I prefer the OG one. That's always how it goes. Like I said, that's why I'm not going to rush to get to the movie theater. If I don't get there, I'll just, check it out on streaming. Stuff hits streaming relatively quickly these days. So I may end up waiting this one out, but I did want to check it out. Next up, we have... Okay, I went too slow because you got to be real gentle with these buttons. Fight Night, that came out September 5th on Peacock. It's rated TVMA. It's a drama series, and it's 8 episodes in total. Yes. I like Michael Keaton too. Following his return to boxing after dodging the draft, Ali beats Jerry Quarry. Later that night, hundreds are robbed at his after party in a massive armed robbery. This one is starring Kevin Hart, Samuel L. Jackson, Chloe Bailey, Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard, and Don Cheadle, to name a few. That's all we have in this picture and info. Now this... Inga and a bunch of the ladies are actually recapping this. So I think even struggle review. So you guys go ahead and check that out. I wanted to hop on, but I have not caught up. They gave us 3 episodes at first, kind of like Bel Air, but we're doing one a week, and I just have not got caught up. I've watched the first episode, but I still got to watch 2, 3, and now 4. So it's not that it's not good. It's just something that I feel like for me, I have to pay a little bit more attention because it's so many people, and it's not something that I could just kind of watch at work or not really pay attention to. So I'm a get to it. It's on my list. Let's see. Jerry said, I started it, but it didn't grab me the first time. Okay. All right. You're going to revisit it soon. Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of seem like that, and it does seem like you have to pay attention because I'm like, okay, that's Chicken Man, that's who, that's what, and so it took me a while, and they're longer episodes, like 45 minutes to almost an hour, so it's not even like it's a quick little episode. So it took me a minute, and I was like, I'm gonna just have to watch this at home. But then sometimes when I get home, I'm doing things, and when I put it on to go to bed, you know what's gonna happen. Girl gonna fall asleep, so that kind of defeats the purpose. So maybe when I wake up on like Sunday mornings, because sometimes you got to get the eyes open and or for me, get adjusted before I do things. Like I can't record or do too much when I first get up. I have to get adjusted. So maybe like on a good Sunday morning or something like that. Before work ain't gonna happen that early in the morning, but just give it a watch and see. And however long it takes me to get through it, it takes me to get through it. Doesn't seem like something that I can binge. Fight Night is an interesting watch for the cast. Yes, star-studded cast. It's definitely, I would say, worth a watch. But like Derry said, it may take some revisiting or take some getting into. I know I turned it on at work, the first episode, and then had to turn it off. And I think I watched the last half of the first episode at home. So like I said, I got to do 2, 3, and 4, and it's what, 8 episodes. It's 8 episodes, and we halfway through. I got to figure it out. Also on September 5th, we got The Perfect Couple on Netflix. It's rated TVMA. It's a mystery thriller, and it was 6 episodes in total. I'm trying to give you guys I feel like I give you a little bit of a mix, or at least try to. I'm trying not to give you as much Netflix, even though I do watch a lot of Netflix. I watch other things too, like Fight Night is Peacock, Beetlejuice is in theaters, but child, yes, I'm adjusted on screen. Okay, you didn't watch that one yet. This one I actually did get a chance to watch, and the description is when a lavish wedding ends in a disaster before it can even begin. When a lavish wedding ends in disaster before it can even begin, with a body discovered just hours before the ceremony, everyone in the wedding party is a suspect. We have Nicole Kidman, Liv Schreiber, Eve Hewson, who I believe is the main lady. Dakota Fanning is all grown up, y'all. Oh, Lord. Michael Beach and Mia Isaac all in this one. This one I kind of binged through. I like a little mystery. I like a little thriller. I like a little whodunit. I thought I knew who did it, and in fact, I didn't. And when we found out who did it, I'm like, yeah, I definitely, could have seen that. I did see the little things, but, you know, I didn't pick it up as early as some other people might have picked it up. And also, I feel like with this one, there was a couple of things that we didn't address at the end. I mean, we found out who did it. Like, look, we told you who did it. Never mind all the rest of the stuff. Never mind all the rest of the stuff that we didn't get back to. So I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend you guys watching it if you like a good old, who done it to try to figure out. And let me know what episode you figured out who did it. I think I got almost all the way to the end, and I was steadfast on who I thought did it. And then I was like, then when they kind of started with the reveal, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Also on September 5th, we have Coming from America on Max. It's rated TV PG, and it's a documentary, I put / reality series, because we're following, a group of people, and it's 6 episodes in total. I think 2 episodes are out now. It's either 2 or 3, because I think Max is giving you like a weekly release. And it's 4 African American families pack up all their belongings, risking everything to move to the new land of opportunity and cheap housing, Africa. So I definitely wanted to check this one out. This seems like something I could probably check out while I'm at work and not have to be like too involved with staring at, And I love a good documentary. So this is not like a true crime, but it's, seeing people move and seeing how things play out. So I'm interested to see that. That's out now on Max. Haven't heard anybody say anything about it. I have to double back and go check with I haven't heard anybody on YouTube. Go on over and check on the clock app, on the Tiki Taki, and see. September 6th, we've got The Front Room in theaters, rated R, horror / thriller. with a runtime of an hour and 26 minutes. Now, baby, this one, this one right here, I haven't heard good things about, and I'm not a horror girl, even though I did want to check it out because it's Brandy. So I may, that FOMO may get me. The same thing will happen with Deliverance. I still haven't watched the one with the vampire ballerina that's on Peacock. I haven't watched that yet. I watched Megan. So even though I say I'm not into thrillers and I'm not into horror, sometimes y'all get me, and I'll be wanting to watch it. And I'm a big, big, big Brandy fan. Brandy's like my sister. We like the same age. We grew up together. We was rocking out to all of the things. So yeah, I'm tempted to see it, but I haven't heard good things about it. Nita said it was batshit. That is crazy. The description goes, everything goes to hell for newly pregnant Belinda after her mother-in-law moves in. As the diabolical guest tries to get her claws on the child, Belinda must draw the line somewhere. Like I said, it's starring Brandy. It's A24. I haven't watched the reviews, but I have seen some of the titles of people's thumbnails, and they're like, baby, no. Baby, no, this ain't it. So we shall see. We shall see. Maybe, like I said, when it definitely not running to see it in theaters, but when it comes to streaming, I may pop in, see what they talk about. Next up, we have also on September 6th, we have, hold on, I'm trying to put my phone back in this little holder. Rebel Ridge on Netflix. It's rated R. It's a thriller / action with a runtime of 2 hours and 11 minutes. That's a little on the long side for me. When y'all be doing it 2 hours, your girl be like, for what? What needed to be 2 hours about this? I kind of got used to like the superhero movies because my kids are into the Batman, the Superman, and everything like that. So those tend to be on the 2 hour side, and I'm like, fine. But when we get to other stuff, I'll be like, why? She wasn't mad enough for you. Oh, Brandy, come on now. And I like her as an actor. We want to see you again. Act like it's your real child in real life. Act like it's Sarai. Now this one I've heard good things about, but I don't know if I could deal with the isms of it all. You get the microaggressions at work and all the isms, and I've watched the trailer, so I already know what we hitting for. So I'm like 50-50 with this one. A former Marine confronts corruption in a small town when local law enforcement unjustly seizes the bag of cash he needs to post his cousin's bail. And it stars Aaron Pierre, and the ladies are like swooning and drooling and saying, yes, they're there for the plot, and he is the plot, okay? And I can see it. I don't really do, the light skin, light eyes, but he's an attractive enough man. But like I said, I don't know if I can do all of the isms, so I may have to skip this one because your girl might get aggravated and just gotta turn it off. I don't want to watch something. Is that rain? Jay, is it raining? What was that noise? I don't do scary thriller. I can't do. Yeah. I'm live, by the way. Yeah, I could do the whodunit because the whodunits are not scary, but yeah, I get you with the scaries and the thrillers and everything. Yeah. Look, I can't deny it. That's not the type I go for, but attractive is attractive, and he is definitely giving a little heart eyes to the ladies. So, like I said, I'm like, but I've heard good things. So if you can stand the isms of it all, we tearing up over there. My kids is tearing it up, and my slides is going. Like I said, you gotta be real easy breezy with these things, or they just be speeding through here. So also on September 6th, we have The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu. Yeah, yikes. Okay. Rated TVMA. It's a reality series. I believe it's 8 episodes in total. A group of Mormon mom influencers get caught in the midst of a swinging sex scandal that makes international headlines. I mean, it sounds juicy as hell, but I just don't know. I'm really full with the the Mormons of it all. But yeah, hey Shayna, because I know people don't be getting notifications. Hey. Hey, Tamika. Yes, I don't know if I could do the Mormons, but it does sound hella juicy. Y'all, give your girl one more second. Like the video. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. I'm like, why are we up and we're still popping and locking? We're still popping and locking. I don't want to be screaming and carrying on. Let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, everybody's saying their hellos. Y'all are really aggravating my nerves at this point. Yeah. Listen, I watched the documentaries on the Duggars and all of that stuff, all of that stuff on Prime Video. I need to see nothing else about these people. When we start talking about the the ULTs at the end, yeah, that's when I be doing whatever with them. But otherwise, yeah, nope. Hey Inga, hey. Derby says Mormon wise is a no for me. Yeah. It sounds salacious though. It sounds juicy for housewives. Housewives. This is the secret lives of Mormon wives. Okay. Next up, we have on September 6th. I just watched this. I just finished this today. I started it last night and fell asleep on it. The Assistant 2 on Tubi. It's rated TV 14. It's a drama / thriller, an hour and 44 minutes in run time. When a young woman infiltrates a family who may help her learn. When a young woman infiltrates a family who may help her learn more about her estranged twin sister, she transforms from a nanny to a monster. And this is another Footage Films / Chris Stokes production. We have Parker McKenna Posey back again, Erica Hubbard, and Vanessa Simmons. I was curious because the way we wrapped up the first one, I'm like, what's left to do in part 2? And Erica Mena was in the first one. She wasn't in this one. I don't want to give it away, but I was like trying to figure out how we got here. They made it shake. They made it work. If you watched the first one, you might want to check it out. What did my lights change? Something. No, that was out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out. I think my light. Look, I think the color of my lights on my desk changed. It was weird. I know. I put my little plate up when you was talking about some crab legs. I made some lasagna, but them crab legs sound good. If you watch the first Assistant, might as well give this one a watch too. It wasn't awful. It was giving you typical Tubi movie. I kind of knew what to expect because at first I was trying to fact check them. I'm like, wait, so what are you trying to say happened? Because I was like, I watched the first one rather recently, like in the last month or two. So it wasn't like I watched the first one last year when it probably came out. But I was like, let me see. But they put it all together and they didn't forget their little points because sometimes these shows, they be forgetting what they said and then they going to turn around and tell you something else. But yeah. And y'all are in that area too, making me miss some crab legs and some crabs. Oh, you had them at the bar watch. Oof, yes. Child, a mess. Like I said, the first one is Erica Mena, so you know what she's hitting for, but she's not playing crazy. She's not in the second one. Parker McKenna Posey is in both the first and the second one, so you could do your math on that one. Like I said, I'm trying not to give too many spoilers in case people don't want them. Next up on September 10th, we have The Money Game, LSU on Prime Video. It's rated 16 plus. It's a documentary / reality. Y'all, really. And it is 6 episodes. We are following college athletes taking advantage of recent changes to the new name, image, and likeness, which is the NIL policies that allow them now to profit from endorsements. And in the past, these rights were restricted by the NCAA. So I'm curious to check it out. I see a good girl there. I see a good girl there hooping. So I might, go check it out and see what it's about. Again, I love a documentary, whether it's a true crime or not. I'm definitely going to check out that one about the families moving to Africa. But I may pop this one on and see what they're talking about. Candy Love is not here, but this one is for you Usher fans. Look, today I think is the last day, so I don't know if anybody got to see it. You see specific dates, September 12th through 15th. It's just like the weekend, essentially. Usher Rendezvous in Paris in theaters. It's music, and it's an hour and 30 minutes. So Rendezvous in Paris captures Usher's Vegas residency's essence during Paris Fashion Week, featuring his hits with new costumes, lighting, and effects, plus behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life beyond the stage. If we could see it on streaming, because I did go run to the movie theater to see that Beyonce one for the Renaissance. I did see that in the movie theaters, and it still ain't. I went to see that in last December, and it still hasn't hit the streaming. So if this hits streaming, I will watch it then. I have missed the boat on the in theaters, but in case anybody got to see it, let me know how it was. I think Monique Nicole just went to an Usher concert for her birthday just recently. He was here. I didn't even realize he was in New York. I know those Vegas ones was too high for me, so yeah, I skipped it. That sounds good. Look, everybody got their seafood going on, and here I'm eating some lasagna. This midsection going. It's my fall winter body. Next up on September 12th, we got slow it. Oh, now we going to Lord. Well, y'all just seen half of them. Jesus. I guess I had my finger down too hard. Trope on BET Plus. It's rated TVMA. It's a horror. It's an hour and 27 minutes. A girls' weekend retreat at a cabin in the woods turns deadly for 3 BFFs and their daughters when decades-old evil from their past awakens to hunt them down one by one. And we have Claudia Jordan. Not a Claudia Jordan fan, not a horror fan. So I will be skipping this, even though I have been known to indulge in a BET Plus movie, because BET Plus, Lifetime, Tubi, it's all given the same vibe. That's the vibe that we're given. So if they put it on Tubi, like I said, I'm still waiting for that Beyonce one, even though I saw it in movie theaters to come out to streaming. So hopefully they don't do the same thing with Usher. But yep, when it gets to streaming, that's when we all will get on here. And 7 o'clock on the dot, I'm in my drunk top, cruising the street. We'll do all that. But for now, yeah, we'll just let them have it. So next up, let's see if I could do that a little more slowly. We got it now. September 12th, we also got Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter on Netflix. It's rated TVMA. It's a crime documentary, and it's 2 parts, i.e. 2 episodes. A tenacious mother unravels the complex mystery surrounding the 1989 disappearance of a daughter she placed for adoption. Yikes. Can you imagine? Looking at that slide. Can you imagine? That's crazy. You put your baby up. Oh, okay. That's janky to her. So the Usher one might not come to streaming either. That sucks. Well, look, at least I got to see it. Imagine having to put your kid up for adoption for whatever reason, and then your kid goes missing. I'm gonna check it out because it's a crime documentary, so it's it's real life. So yeah, yikes. That's what she said. I didn't think it was. I didn't think Tubi either. But whatever comes on, I'm watching. No, she doesn't need streaming. Yes, I have not bought her alcohol. I don't drink the dark liquor like that. I heard it was good. I see Ashley Miller did a little review of it. I might go over there and check that out. And I'm not trying sacred. I'm gonna just leave it at that because I don't want to make nobody mad should they come across this video and be like, And she said, mm-mm, me and Beyonce good. I don't need a beehive coming for me. But yeah. We got A Good Man 2 on September 12th. Inga just told me about this one. I started watching it today. I haven't finished it because we did a recap review, me, her, and Shannon MCD, and we will be doing one for this of the first A Good Man. So this is on Tubi. It's rated TVMA. It's a thriller / drama, and it's 1 hour and 51 minutes. Yeah. I'm glad I got to see it in a movie theater in the 11th hour because I would have been mad waiting and it didn't show up. So Ethan Carter is back. When Ethan Carter tries to leave the past behind, he finds himself back together with a toxic woman and pays the ultimate price. Like I said, I started this today. I know I said the same thing because usually Tubi movies are like an hour and a half. So it's close to 2 hours. Yeah. I started it. I don't think I only watched like the first 20, 30 minutes. And then I was like ripping and running and ripping because I was supposed to be taking his hair out and bleaching my hair and getting back to my short due. I did get the lasagna and get, stuff set up for the week. But I did some notes and watched some stuff and did some YouTube stuff. But yeah, so hopefully I'm going to finish this tonight before I go to bed. Because I don't want to watch it at work. But yes, we are going to have a good old time. So just keep your notifications on. And we will let you know when we plan on getting up there to talk about it real quick. On September 13th, we got How to Die Alone on Hulu. I didn't realize this was Onyx Collective. It's rated TVMA. It's a comedy and it's 8 episodes. Mel is a broke JFK airport employee who has never experienced love. A near-death accident inspires her to dream and live life again. And it's starring our girl, Natasha Rothwell. She is doing her thing. And I'm definitely going to have to check this one out. I think she also got the rights to do Who the F Did I Marry? The Homegirl from the Clock Act. So I'm excited to see that too. I don't know when that's going to come out. And I think JB is... oh, look at this. 2 of these slides didn't come out the way. I was rushing. Anyway, I think JB says what is supposed to be recapping this. So keep your notifications on. Go check him out. You watch what today? This Natasha Rothwell thing, How to Die Alone. Kelly, yes, I love her. I even like watching her when she be in the Sonic movies for like 3 seconds. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. I need a laugh, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. And we talked about I haven't watched Abbott Elementary, me and JB, and he said that's good and funny. I know my son watches it, but I'm gonna check that out too. So this one is definitely on my list. Also on September 13th, we have 3 Women on Stars. It's rated TVMA. It's a drama and it's 10 episodes. So far, I think the first episode is out and they're just doing it weekly, kind of like, Power Book 2, Ghosts, all the things. Writer Gia convinces 3 women to tell their stories. Entrepreneur Sloan, homemaker Lena, student Maggie are on a crash course to radically overturn their lives. And we got DeWanda Wise and Blair Underwood is why I seen DeWanda Wise, and I love me some DeWanda Wise. Yes, I have watched the first episode. It's almost an hour, but I'm excited to see how this whole thing plays out. Because I was like, you don't say. So I have seen this one. If you guys are looking for something with a little bit of depth, I have a feeling it's going to piss me off because, piss me off and the writing is doing what it's supposed to do. So if this is your type of thing, give you something to watch. Oh, did they? Have you watched the first episode? I liked it. don't know if I can recap it. I feel like that would be a long. I'm so freaking detail oriented. I feel like that would be a long ass recap because one episode was like almost an hour, and then you're dealing with three different people and three different situations, and you could probably do a very good job of that. You could probably do a very good job of that. I'll be able to watch. I think Tyra and them are supposed to be recapping this as a panel, so I won't go see what they're talking about. But I'm enjoying watching it. Yeah. Next up on September 17th, we have another one. Child Star on Hulu. It's rated TVMA and it's a documentary. I don't know for sure. Some of them I try to get the information as best I can, and that's why I was doing it at the end of the month sometimes and stressing myself out. I'm not sure if it's just I think it's just one thing. I don't think it's episodic. I think it's just one like movie, but I'm not sure of the runtime. But we had examined how some of the most well-known former child stars, such as Lovato, deconstruct the highs and lows of growing up in the spotlight and how their ascension to fame, riches, and power affects their future. So I said Lovato, and it's directed by Demi Lovato, and we see the different kid actors up there. We have I cannot think of her name right now. What did I say? Oh, child. Drew Barrymore. I see Raven Simone. I see Keenan. I see who else is that? Demi Lovato. I'll try to see who else is in the picture, but these are like a couple people you see there. So, like I said, another one because we have been delving into how these kids were treated in the industry. We had that one on, what's his face. So I will be checking this out. And what I've also started to do a little bit more since I'm trying to engage with you guys a little bit more and I'm trying to figure out how to handle the watch list is I'm putting up trailers on my community tab. So I did put the trailer up for this one. And I think there's two other ones for this month that I put up. And then that Tyler Perry is at 6888. I put that one up there, but I've just checked the community tab. I've been putting the trailers up there so you guys can check them out. I didn't get to put that latest one up there. I retweeted it, the series that he's going to be doing. But yeah. Oh, okay. I did watch that. That boy's parents and that crazy wife. I'll leave it at that. I feel so bad for him that's the life that he was living. But I will definitely be checking out Child Star. Then on September 18th, we have Agatha All Along on Disney Plus. It's rated TV 14. It says action, I guess, because it's Marvel, if you will. And it says 9 episodes. Set after the events of WandaVision, Agatha Harkness recruits some unlikely allies on her quest to regain her former powers, and it's starring Catherine Hahn. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna see all 9 episodes, but I did watch WandaVision, and at the time it was like, was that during the panorama? It was a big deal. I know I was watching it and enjoying myself, and I really didn't think I would, but I think I'm going to check this one out. We'll see. If it gets me, then I'll stick around for all 9 episodes. If not, we watch the first 1 or 2 and just call it a day. There's so many other things to watch that it's like, sometimes you watch and sometimes you skip. On September 19th, we have The Penguin on Max, rated TVMA. This drama is 8 episodes. I think they're rolling them out weekly, but don't quote me on that one. The next chapter in the Batman saga, this crime drama follows Cobb, not Cobb, quest for power and control in Gotham City. And we got Colin Farrell stars. I love to see him as Penguin because it so does not even freaking look like him. And has Berto Colon also is supposed to be in it. That's what's his name from Power Book Ghost? Oh, he did. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Y'all should do a little recap. Look at me telling you what to do. Y'all should do a little recap if he wants. I like watching y'all little stuff. I've laughed because my little manager was like, "I have not been on your YouTube in a while," and I'm like, "Well, we were supposed to do Inside Out too, and you said you didn't want to do it." He's like, "I did." I'm like, "Yeah." When we came out of the movie theater and we got back to the house, he's like, I'm like, in a sense, it's my channel. Like, I don't press you. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. If you say you want to do it and then it comes to the time, you be like, I just leave you alone. So that's what I did. So me and him may do something soon. I don't know if it's gonna be a live or I'm gonna ask him what he would like to do. Oh, okay. Oh, you did the first. You guys did the first one together. Okay, I have to go look. I like watching when the people team up with their children and do the shows because you get a whole different perspective, and it's pretty cool. Next up, we have what's this? Also September 19th. Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story on Netflix. It's rated TVMA. It's a drama, and I believe it's 9 episodes. This riveting true crime drama probes the lives of the Menendez brothers. Why do y'all have to be so loud? Convicted of the brutal 1989 unaliving of their parents in Beverly Hills. So this is season 2 of the anthology series created by Ryan Murphy. I'm not too familiar with either one of these episodes, but me and Inga, Ginger Snaps, Foxy, they're supposed to be getting together to recap this, and I'm really excited. I did enjoy Dahmer, which I didn't have any intentions of watching. Like, we all know what that's hitting for. We all know what it's about. But once I saw Niecy Nash, that's kind of what got me into it. And I did enjoy it. It was a hard watch. It did make you mad. It did make you sad and all of the emotions. But I'm gonna give this one a try. And I just did not guess I didn't realize how much it affected, our community and the community. But yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna be watching this and we're going to be talking about it, recapping it. This one I don't have. No, skipped. Okay. Yep, do it, bit it. There we go. It comes out on September 19th on BET Plus. It's called Deadly Intentions. I don't have much other information on that. I have like a quick synopsis, but I'm not sure if it's going to be TV 14 or TVMA. The runtime of the BET ones are usually this looks like horror thriller, we'll say. And the runtime on BET Plus movies are usually around an hour and a half. So, we're just gonna guess. Two sisters lead double lives as burglars and valet attendants. Why did I struggle with that word? They target homes of the drivers whose cars they valet, but one of their last scores goes wrong. Yeah, it's giving F around and find out. It's like that one where they try to kidnap that vampire ballerina that I haven't watched yet, but this is what it's given. It's definitely giving F around and find out. This you don't break into people's homes. Like, everybody got cameras and security and it was terrific, but not like that. Yeah. It was hard. It was hard to watch. Like I said, all the emotions. You angry, you're sad, but yeah, I enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a go. Definitely wasn't a bingeable one. Definitely had to do one for me, one episode at a time, like literally one day, because I was like, oh Lord, it's too much. And I think that's how they're giving it to us. Yeah, we are going to recap it. Ooh, what happened? Computer being sensitive today. I remember when in this case, like it was yesterday, that happened before. Yeah, OJ Simpson. Yeah. Now OJ, I remember vividly. This one I remember somewhat. Is some foggy patches. Like OJ, I like vividly remember like the verdict, when the verdict came, the whole Bronco thing. Like, if the glove don't fit, all the different little aspects to OJ. This one, not Menendez brothers, not so much, but it'll refresh my mind. I keep saying I'm gonna watch. I mean, there's so many different like documentaries and stories on them. I think there's one on Peacock that I wanted to check out before I hop into that one. But yeah, I cannot wait for that. I was excited. I was going through like, oh, what else am I gonna watch next? Also on September 20th, we have Blood Legacy on Netflix. It's rated TVMA. It's a drama series. Now, when I was doing my research, the thing said 20 episodes. So what I'm inclined to believe is it's probably going to be two seasons for sure. And we're going to get 10 and 10 like we did with What's that other show that was really good that I can't think of? You don't remember the Menendez? Yeah, bits and pieces. I remember the gist of it, but like OJ, I don't remember it like that. Now I really like a South African show. Netflix always pulls me in, so this one got me. I think I also put the trailer for this one on my community tab. So if you guys are interested, you can go check that out and give a peek and see if you want to check it out when it comes out on the 20th. After years of estrangement, Kanye returns home to fight for her family's business empire as it threatens to collapse under corruption. I'm not really too familiar with these actors when it comes to, unless it's like repeated, because I watch Blood and Water. The reality one doesn't count. I watch a bunch of either South African Nollywood um shows. It just tickles my whole fancy. So I will be there for this one. Check it out and see what it's all about. On September 21st on Lifetime. Come on now. Yeah, dip it. There we go. Yeah. I just like the plot lines, and they definitely give you good content. That Menendez case was huge at the time. They had cameras in the courtroom as well. Okay. Yeah. I gotta refresh my memories. Oh, I'm getting cold when I do not feel like getting up. I have to call one of these kids to turn the air off. So we have September 21st. We have Buried Alive and Survived on Lifetime. It's rated TV 14. It's a drama. It's about an hour and 30 minutes in runtime. A woman fights to protect herself and her son from her obsessive ex-husband after he buries her alive and she manages to escape, leading to a final struggle to ensure her son's safety. So we have Eva Marcel, we see right here on the poster, and as well as Tyler Lepley. I'll probably watch. It's hard to keep up with Lifetime be cranking out stuff like Tubi. I told you Lifetime, Tubi and BT Plus be having a lot of stuff. I still haven't watched Cleo. Hey baby, can you turn the air out for me? Poking head in. Hello. Yeah, there's lots of documentaries on them, and turn the air off on the Menendez. Yeah. Lifetime kind of yes, yes, girl, yes. They do. They do. I can't keep up. But if you looking, and then the thing with the app is you can watch it on the app the day after for free, but it's only for a month because I missed the Gypsy Rose thing. And if you don't make it within that month window, they take it down, and then you need like your network provider or something. And I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. Next up, and I hope I got the right information because there was a couple shows with not that one similar titles, but we have September 24th, Murder in a Small Town on Hulu. I'm not sure if this is also on FX. One of them was like on Fox or FX, which I was surprised. It's rated TV 14 and it's a crime series. I believe it's 8 episodes. Like I said, I hope I have the right information because there were a couple of things with similar names, and so I was checking to be specific. he's supposed to be in the bath. Oh God, he should be taking a shower. Just poking his head in. So this says Carl Alberg moves to a quiet coastal town to soothe a psyche that has been battered by big city police work, but finds himself needing to call upon all his skills to solve the unalived that continue to wash up on his shore. I may check it out. 8 episodes. It's in my wheelhouse. I like to give you guys a good mix of things to watch. So if you're like, that's why like I always try to give you, even though I'm not into horror, even though sometimes, like I said, FOMO does get me and I'll watch the horror anyway. I try to give you guys a good mix because this is, I can't watch everything, nor do I want to watch everything. So I'll try to give you a good range. Like I said, I'm going to try to scale it down to 20, like top 20 for October. Yes, so much content. And do it that way because it's just like she said, so much content. It's a lot, and you have all the different streaming platforms plus the theaters, and it's just I be struggling to keep up. I got to tighten up. I need to get, I think not struggle. I think Ashley has hers on a slide or a document on her computer. I literally have mine in a notebook. I should either put them on my computer or on my phone and keep track of everything that way that comes out in a month, because I'll screenshot on stuff on my phone. I'll write stuff down because now I've started to do the October shows so I can be prepared for next month. Hey, JB. She said 20. I have like 27 or 28 today, which I didn't realize. So I was making the slides and I was like, oh, Lord, which I usually do about 20 to 25. Plus, I'll do like another five honorable mentions. I got rid of the honorable mentions this time around. In the past, I've also gotten rid of series returning. If it's a series, I usually put it on my community tab. You can go there. So like you'll see Power came back. I forgot what else. They all on the community tab. The VMAs, you can go look and see that for the month. That'll be up there like a one and done. And sometimes if there's more, I'll go put it down in like the comment section instead of just, continuing to edit the post. We were talking about that. I was wondering if I think you said you were going to recap it. I was telling the people to go over there and check it out. They said it was good and it was funny. Um, let's see. Need to just watch Transformers. For my son, Transformer 1 is coming out this month, and I was really, I might have to watch it. Some of those I'll be like, oh Lord, because the kids be do get, I don't want to see this, and you be like, I don't really want to see this, but sounds like it was good. Maybe we'll go see that in theaters because we're always looking for something to do. I want to we're trying to do more like family night at home, but I also would like to get out, once a month, whether it be the movies or the arcade or something with them, especially since, it's getting towards that time of year where there's going to be a lot of indoor activities. It's going to get cold, but yeah, we're going to have to go check it out. Yep, I have that on my community tab, I think, too. Tulsa King season 2. Like I said, the series returning, I tried to keep off of this list because my list was super duper long. I used to have series returning, like 20 new releases plus or 2025 plus like another 5 honorable mentions. Plus I would do the things that are streaming. Yeah, that thing will be long, and then trying to edit it. That's why I'm like, and then for it not to get that many views, that's why I kind of steered away from it. But I'm going to try to do them as lives and see how that works out, and it's just a lot of work. Try to put a little bit less work into it. Oh, okay. You decided not to recap. Okay. I hear you. Because sometimes that spoils it when you just want to just watch stuff and enjoy it, and you just like thinking of it in that mindset of recapping it. It's like a little deeper. So I've been doing that with a lot because 3 shows is my max. 3 shows at a time, or I can hop on panels and do collabs. But for myself, it's 3 and I'm out. And I know you got like 33, like 33 shows that you're reviewing. Oh, you guys are reviewing a Tulsa Kings? Okay. September 25th. I'm excited to see this one. We have Mr. McMahon on Netflix. It's rated TVMA. It's a documentary and it is 6 episodes. WWE experienced record-breaking highs and crushing lows under Vince McMahon's leadership. This docuseries delves into the mogul's controversial reign. Baby, this man is notorious. He has been in the game for a minute, and I do remember watching wrestling with my great grandparents. I also had a resurgence again, around the Rock, era, if you will. When my ex used to watch wrestling, I used to watch wrestling with him. So I kind of been poking my head in and out all my life. My kids don't really watch it, but this man right here got a lot of stuff with him. So I am curious to see exactly how much they're going to give us. And I hope they don't do us like Dirty Pop and just be like, man, we all knew that. I hope they really get into the nitty gritty, because I feel like he's more like the person he portrayed to be on TV than, we actually would have thought. So like I said, I am super duper excited to see this one on September 25th. September 27th, we have Apartment 7A. I believe Paramount Plus. Maybe this is the one that I saw was on two different things. It's rated R. It's a horror slash drama, and it says it's an hour and 44 minutes. I think that's the correct information for this one. It says a struggling dancer. I try to make descriptions not be too long. A struggling dancer finds herself drawn into dark forces by a peculiar couple promising her fame. Baby, the fame will get them every time. Vanity reminds me of that movie. And you always have to be careful of people's intentions. We have Julia Garner and Diane Weist on here. It says Jimmy Sturgis and Kevin McNally. I'm not too familiar with those. Julia Garner, yes. And Diane Weist, yes. Um, Horror, probably gonna skip it, but ooh, child, look at that figure in the mirror. I just noticed that. I forgot what they were saying this may be linked to. Like it may be linked to another horror that I can't remember. I'm debating on October to do like a Halloween. I probably won't. Depends on how much content I need to get out. Because sometimes I do like a Halloween watch list and not a monthly watch list, or sometimes both. We're gonna see. Used to watch wrestling when I was a little kid, but once I was a teenager, I stopped watching. Yeah. Yeah, see, I watched it with my great grandparents, and then like I said, I watched it when I was older in my like early 20s because my ex used to watch it like when The Rock and everything was on there. So yeah, it's just like it's a little bit of it's a soap opera, if you will, because they having storylines over there too. This is a whole hot behind mess. Oh, you're a horror fan too? Okay, okay. Iron Claw. Okay, I haven't seen that. I'm trying to think. That came out this year. I think they were talking about that in the Discord, and I never got to watch it. I have to check it out. Throw it on my ever growing list. On September 27th, we also have Wolves on Apple TV. It's rated R. It's a thriller slash comedy. I don't make this stuff up. I just go, but what they put on there. It's an hour and 48 minutes in runtime. Hired to cover up a high profile crime, a fixer soon finds his night spiraling out of control when he's forced to work with an unexpected counterpart. And we got Brad Pitt and George Clooney. I'm gonna watch. Apple TV is usually pretty darn good. So I'm gonna check it out and see what it's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna do reaction videos for get it, spooky season. Yeah, it's recent. That's what I thought. I read. It's somebody. It's a black person, right? I don't remember seeing it I think the Discord and it was on. I think it was on one of them lists that I never put out. I think it was on one of them lists that I never put out because one month I skipped it. I know the whole summer I didn't do, but I feel like it was before the summertime. I feel like it was like the beginning of this year, probably March. Sounds familiar because I think that's the one that is in the. I never put it up, but yes, Apple TV is usually pretty good. This is not a series; it's a movie, so it could be one and done. And I mean, there's two, good looking older folk. So I'm gonna check it out. And then lastly, on September 27th, I also put this one on. I'm here for it too, Nita. I also put this trailer on my watch list. It's called She Taught Love on Hulu. It's rated R. It's a romance drama. Didn't get the runtime for this one. And I just took this cute little description because I was like, oh, Lord, baby, that's how it be. A guy, Frank, on a self destructive path, a girl, Molly, with an expiration date. What a perfect time to meet and fall in love. It's Ursula Thomas and Darrell Britt Gibson. And we also have Kevin Carroll in this one. Definitely going to check this out. Like I said, it's on my community tab if you want to check off the trailer. I think Kendall was asking where you've seen this guy before. He was in a bunch of stuff that I haven't watched. They say he was in Judas and the Black Messiah, but I don't remember seeing him in that. Like he was in Barry and a bunch of other things that I have not seen. But yeah. Oh Lord. Every time I see DT face on TV, that's they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Uh what? Baby. TikTok be having me going, that clock app. Oh, and also lastly, I didn't put as many together as I normally did because I'm contemplating taking it out all together and this being something I also put on my community tab. But Inside Out 2 comes to Disney Plus on September 25th. If you guys, missed it in theaters, I'm still thinking about doing something with it because I know it was a kid's movie, but it was good to me and it was speaking to the adults. It was a lot to be taken away from this movie. So that is that. I think that was either 27 or 28 slides, baby. Okay. We're going to try to scale it down a little bit. I probably won't do a separate horror one for October. I'll probably just mix them all together and still try to keep it at 20 because the 27 slides was aggravating my nerves. Okay. Or 28 slides was aggravating my nerves. So I guess we're doing them as lives. We'll see what the views look like for these. For this one, the one for the summer watch list was a little bit better than what I normally get. So I was like, okay. So yeah, and I'm just thinking about doing some other things. Like I said, even though life is falling apart all around me, I'm still trying to keep focus on my 9 to 5, my kids, and my YouTube. Okay, not gonna, those 3 things I'm trying to still. Hey boo. Yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus on September 25th, so I can watch it over and over and over again and being here crying and my kid be looking like, are you crying? Yes. Cause anxiety be just like this little heifer down there. Oof. Yikes. But yeah, so we're gonna give it a go. We won't be back till I'm sorry, y'all. I have to this seat is, and I got a pillow in it, but I just be slipping and sliding. Yes. Whew, baby, yes. All in my feelings, speaking to our inner child. So many important messages. That's why I'm thinking about doing something, but I don't want to speak about it and don't do it. But I got another idea of something that I want to do. It's actually 2 separate ideas. It's one for this and one for something. Well, it's 3 total. We're going to see what's going to happen. These will probably be like just monthly things that I kind of throw in amongst my other, recaps and stuff, because the stuff that I do like this and the pajama Sundays and other couple of things, Saturday Sip, that I'm thinking about don't get that many views. It's just like we do these things because, we like to and want to do them. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And that's how we're going to handle it. What's going on with my eyebrows? So I got to take this hair out. It's not going to be tonight. Into existence. I speak my ideas into existence. Oh, look, I don't want to put them up here and don't do them. You have an idea for me? I have 3. I have 3. One is the live. And I don't know if I want to do that weekly or monthly. I have to figure out. The other one, I'll tell you what the idea about Inside Out 2 was. It kind of goes along the lines of my pajama Sundays. And if I see somebody else do it, I mean, at least it'll be here to, like, oh, Kira said she was going to do that. Just something about like our mental health messages that we get from these type of movies. Cause that one had a lot. Like, so that one, on prison, I guess I would do season 2. I would do Inside Out 2 and on prison season 2. Yeah, no, I'm trying not to. But with this, the reason I was getting so fixated is to do this is a lot of work. It's a lot less work to do a recap. I mean, you got notes, you got thumbnails. I don't really edit no more, but it's less work than to sit here and have to take screenshots, be scrolling the internet, or just sometimes when you're scrolling the internet, you're writing things down. So you're making your list. So you have everything there, and then you got to do the slides, and that it's a lot of work to not get views. So that's why I kind of pull back from it. And now we're back to it. Because I took a total break over the summer. That's why I just gave you guys that summer one. Look, everything that I watched, not everything that came out of the summer, everything that I just personally watched. Hey, DeMarcus Vaughn. What's up? But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that. What was my third idea? I forgot what it was right now, but it was, things that I'm working on. That'll just be like just little monthly editions. I'm trying to like layer them so it'll be like one a week each month. They may rotate, but one a month. Like we got one pajama Sunday, we got one watch list. Saturday sip is usually once a month. So we're just gonna filter in some more things like that in addition to my recaps and reviews and more panels and collabs in the works that I'm looking forward to. Some things me and the ladies are talking about. So we'll definitely do that. I gotta get y'all Reasonable Doubt. The last two episodes. The notes is done for the last week's. I didn't do the note. I watched this week's episode because I don't want to be spoiled, but I didn't even do the notes for that. So it's coming. I apologize. Like I said, this week was really. Last week was rough because it was the first week of school, and then week was rough because I had to change my work schedule. So I'm getting adjusted. But anybody coming through, leave a comment, #replay, drop an emoji, any of the things. Support your girl. I just got to tell you how to do all the things because if I don't, that's why I have it scroll on the screen. So sometimes I forget. But I just have to tell you how to do all the things because, YouTube. Yeah. It is. It is. Thank you, girl. No, I didn't watch the first season of Tulsa King DeMarcus, so I will not be watching season 2. But Nita just said they're doing lives, so baby, you hear them? I don't have a quiet house. Like that's why I just need to walk around with some headphones because that's why I be letting them sleep late sometimes on the weekends or like during the summer because if I wake up and it's quiet, I don't care if it's 10 o'clock. I'm not about to wake y'all up. I'm going to enjoy at least a good hour. It's because I'm out here. Typically, I do in my bedroom. I've been doing this is supposed to be my new setup. And I've been doing my Saturday sips out here, but usually I'm in my bedroom where I can close the door and it kind of filters out some of the noise. But yeah, that's why I'm just like, I would just talk over them because I'm tired of keep talking to them. They just go and do what they got to do. Whoo, baby. They enjoying themselves. As long as they're not fighting, then I'll just be like, whatever. I got one grown, maybe not as grown as yours, but that 122 be definitely on my line, and it's always something. So, yeah, and that's the thing. I think I was talking to Nita about that. They do not tell you or somebody else about how these adult children as a whole, like you go through parenthood, you enter into parenthood, and they give you this perception like they're gonna be 18, you're gonna turn them out to the world, and that's it. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And sometimes the adult ones are more demanding and require more of you than that's why my poor middle one be like, I'm just middling because the youngest one and the oldest one require so much. So that's why I have to be trying to give that middle one his props too, because they some demanding kids. Yes, check out her Tulsa King. I think she said she did it already, DeMarcus. Or if I'm not mistaken. No. I know, I'm just I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I know you weren't complaining, but yes. because I was hearing them and I was like, I'm not gonna keep stopping. I'm not gonna keep saying stuff to them. I'm not gonna keep stopping. And it just is what it is. But yes, because I'm out here, it's just like it's the risk I take when I sit out here because I don't have no buffer for the boisterousness of it all. I'm still sometimes trying to get. I know I ain't got to 500 yet. And thank you to the folks who have newly subscribed. Love ya. I know I haven't got to 5, but I'm just not. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So share this video where you share your videos. Jay. And keep your notifications on because, like I said, I'm going to catch up with the stuff. I don't want to keep saying I'm going to give you stuff and then I don't give you stuff. Definitely next Saturday will be Power Book 2 Ghost because I do that as a live. It may be a little later in the evening because that's what happened last night. And if you didn't catch that, please go check out the replay for that. Oh, you gotta call me. You got to call me. These kids, these adult children, baby. A whole new world, yes. Sometimes you got to just get it out. You just gotta just get it off you. Say it once and then be done with it. That's what my therapist was trying to teach me. Like, girl, just one time. Don't be telling everybody and their mama the same thing over and over again. I was like, you got a good point. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold you. I know people got work tomorrow, school tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Keep your notifications on, and I will see you good people in the next one. Peace.